Are we safe? Are we going to be safe come this fall, come this November? Hello, hey y'all, hey, welcome back to Tommy Bites TV. How are y'all doing today? So I was reading some of my comments from a video that I put out this morning, you know, showing me walking around the park, the lake and stuff like that, and someone said that they missed some of my prep videos. So I decided that I would make this a prep video. Now I don't know if this will go up today or tomorrow, but whenever you're seeing this, how are you doing? And welcome into the channel. If you are new, thanks for being here, and I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe to the channel and become one of our family members, which I call my YouTube cousins. So I kind of jotted down a lot of my thoughts because I did not want to leave anything out. I'm definitely going to do a store walkthrough in this video to just point out some of the items that we really need to be stocking up on. Turn your notifications on also, because I typically, if you're new here, I post sometimes more than one video a day. It is common to live in fear because we are only human, right? But scripture promises us that God walks with us to those who are faithful. So don't lose faith. Don't live in fear. Definitely don't be scared. Be prepared, okay? That's what this video is about. It's about you taking the time to make sure that you are prepared for whatever happens, natural disaster or not. If you're paying attention to what's going on in the news and what's going on around you in these different stores and the crime and the high prices and all this other stuff, you know, you see what's happening. But it's hot out here, y'all. It really is. It's 86 degrees today here in North Carolina, and this is the mountains of North Carolina. My question is, are we safe? Are we going to be safe come this fall, come this November? And you know what's happening in November. So are we going to be safe to do our normal routines that we do on a daily basis? Is it going to be safe for us to be in the store come November, come the months after November? Should we do more of a bulk order, or should we, you know what I'm saying, shopping at one time so we're not constantly in the store for situations to take place? And it doesn't have to even be related to what's happening this November, because I just read an article last night about 2 people being banged at a Walmart by 2 gentlemen. Just started randomly shooting, and one person was shot in their shoulder, one was shot in their foot. So you could just be minding your business, going about your day, shopping for your family or whatever you go into the Walmart for, and your life be altered. So no matter what happens in November, when all the votes are in, I feel like there are going to be highs and lows when it comes to what's happening in this country that we call the United States of America, because somebody's going to lose and somebody's going to win, and no one's going to be in agreement about who won or who lost. And we don't know what is going to take place. So that is going to be a time that we really need to be on high alert when we're out with our families, especially, and when we're just out, period, doing what we do on a regular basis. So honestly, I feel like people have short-term memory when it comes to trauma, when it comes to pain, when it comes to anything that's extreme that we go through. We have short-term memory. It's almost like, you know, when a woman has a baby and you go through all of that pain to push that baby out, or however you know, birth your child, only to say, well, I'm not ever doing this again. And then you find yourself doing it again because you have that short-term memory of that pain, because you got some gratification, a lot of gratification rather, after your child was born. That's what we experience here in the United States. People don't tend to remember traumatic situations, especially like what happened in 2020. When you get that stay-at-home order and you can't go out to the store and you can't do this, you can't do that, unless you're working in the medical field or something like that, and you're forced to stay home. Or do you have enough in your home if that situation took place? Or people have short-term memory when it comes to what took place in 2001, September 11th, and the chaos that ensued for months and years from the trauma and the pain of the hurt and the deaths of so many people at one particular time. So we really need to be cautious when we're out and about. We need to pay attention to the people around us, the things that's happening, the sounds, all of that stuff is important, and we need to be preparing. Again, I really wanted to make this an informative video, and in saying, not just saying, don't be afraid or stock up on these things and all this stuff is happening and you should be worried and all of this stuff. Yes, we definitely need to be concerned about the things that are coming, because November is a serious month. Matter of fact, October is a serious month. And y'all know that that's the month that I was saying that I wanted to start doing a lot more solo female travel in my SUV. I am not reconsidering, but definitely paying attention to what is happening, staying alert, figuring out what I'm going to do, or maybe staying closer to home when I do things, because you don't want to be caught out there in the open traveling across the country or doing whatever you're doing and can't get home in an emergency, stuck in a whole bunch of traffic because there are protests that are happening. I mean, people are protesting now for certain things and tying up traffic or stopping games or stopping a whole lot of things from taking place. So we got to pay attention. You don't want to be caught up in a big old large city. At least I don't want to be, if possible, ever in a big large city if something were to take place, because you are not going to get out in any kind of reasonable time. Everything is going to be blocked. You're going to be stuck. So those are all things that we have to think about. And now we're going to go into the store and look at some items that maybe we should be stocking up on and preparing ourselves. But first we have to prepare our mind, make a plan, let our family know what the plan is, and get busy, doing what you need to do. Pray, plan, and prep. So let's go into the store and take a look. So obviously snacks are not first on my list, but I just happen to be passing this. If you're a person who likes snacks, or you have children or grandchildren, they may end up at your house in the event of an emergency. That will be a great thing to start stocking up now. So some other things that I like to get when it comes to vegetables that I can either dehydrate or freeze, cut up and freeze. And that way I'll have those and not have to worry about needing something for a recipe. Sweet potatoes are things I like to dehydrate as well. They make great chips, honestly. And then things like the celery right here. When you buy this, you can freeze it. I've done that. I've frozen it in the summertime and then pull it out during Thanksgiving and Christmas and use it in my dressings and other things. And then also, don't throw away this part, the end piece of it. Cut it off, sit it in some water, let the roots grow out, and then grow your own celery. Even when you have like this meat that costs a lot, yes it do, it costs a lot, it's $29.94. But if you were buying this meat, this ground beef, things you can do to it to make it shelf stable in case of emergencies and you have power outage and stuff like that. One, you can freeze it, but you can also can your ground beef or any of this meat that's here. You can can those items, and you can make jerky with some of these items, whether it's chicken or beef. You can still make jerky with it with your dehydrator. So that's something to think about too. And you can do the same thing with your fruits like avocado, blackberries, strawberries, all that stuff. You can dehydrate them. They're already cut up, so that saves you prep time. And do the same thing with the vegetables over here that's already cut up. You can dehydrate them as well. Y'all, and I tell you, I even made me I canned ground beef, but I also canned me some oxtail soup. I might open that up at the end of this video and let y'all see how that look. So you can buy these bags right here, already flavored, and you don't necessarily have to use the microwave to heat this up. You just need some hot water that you can place this bag in because it's already cooked. And those are $2.18. And I know most of y'all know, but if you're new to the channel, stocking up on canned vegetables, canned fruit, all of those things are beneficial. Don't think you have to can your own food. You can just go ahead and buy you some canned meat, chicken, beef, pork, whatever it is in a can or in a small bag. You can never have enough pasta noodles on your shelf, and they're still reasonably priced. There's almost a powder for everything, including milk. So if you didn't know, now you know. Shelf stapled milk, if you have that milk drinker in your house, or if you want to use it for baking. Also the same thing with your Velveeta cheeses, is shelf stable. You don't have to worry about it going bad in the refrigerator. Vinegar has so many uses, medicinal and cleaning, and you name it. Yes, you can cook with it also. I do like to keep stocking up on my oils. You see the price has gone up to $9.12. Stocking up on rice can beef up your meals, even if it's soup in a can. Think of the items you use on a regular in your home, like sugar or rice. Go ahead and get those items stocked up and store them well, you guys. These little packets of mashed potatoes, and they even have the jar gravy if you don't know how to make homemade gravy. Everything don't have to be homemade, okay? Just do what you can do and make sure your family's taken care of. You see your seasonings. No one wants bland food. Here's your shelf-stable milk, the liquid, and the powdered form. They even have goat milk in there, which will cost you more money. Stocking up on your grits and definitely your oats. Oatmeal, the kind you make yourself or the instant kind. If you are a coffee drinker, go ahead and get your coffee, your protein bars. You see the bread's kind of empty there, but you can freeze bread. When you find meat on sale, of course it's on sale because of the date that's close to or of, but you can buy it and freeze it. You can stock up on paper towels or other items that you can use to clean things with around your home if you don't want to use paper towels. Also, your trash bags to get rid of any garbage, and your Ziploc bags to freeze any foods, meats, or vegetables. These items right here you definitely will need because you don't want to be washing dishes when your water may be limited. Cups, bowls, plates, forks, spoons, and yes, Spider-Man says stock up today. Prepare for the evil things to happen. You know how this is always the first thing to go, so go ahead and make sure you have enough toilet paper in your home to last you. And sanitation is going to be so important, so you got Clorox wipes, Lysol, other cleaning products over here that you want to definitely stock up on, as well as your bleach. And here's a tip or idea for you. You can get these little bottles here, or you can get these bigger bottles here, and you can put one with just water in it. You can put one with water and soap in it, and one with vinegar in it, and use those for cleaning. It'll save you a lot on your use of your water, and you can use these microfiber towels right here also for cleaning. And don't forget to pick you up some gloves. And if you don't know and you're new to the channel, water is always number one on any of my prepping lists because water is life. It is summertime, so stock up on your bug repellent. Ways that you can start a fire, or if you have to cook outside due to power outages, these will definitely come in handy. Butane and propane. And these are the little camper stoves right here. These are ready to eat meals. And although I didn't show them, get you some flashlights, definitely batteries of all sizes. Those handy dandy food savers, I'm showing you two at different prices, so they have something to hopefully fit your budget. Okay, y'all, so I'm back in the car. I'm not going to make this a long outro because I decided to buy some little popsicles, you know, red, white, and blue. They were like $1.88, so I got those. So I'm about to head home with the items that I do have. But I want you guys to stay encouraged. Know that God has you no matter what is happening around this world. But do pay attention to what is happening so that nothing really takes you by surprise totally. There will be situations that will come up that were unexpected, of course. But if we fail to plan, then we plan to fail, is how it goes, I believe. So let me know what you think down in the comments. I hope that this encourages you. If this has helped you or motivated you and you want to share it out, please share it out with others. Hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn your notifications on because I do post more than one video a day. Y'all take care, stay safe. Remember that I do love you, but God truly loves you. And He created only one you, so be the best you that you can be to please Him. No one else. Don't worry about what nobody else think about you. Okay? Only what He thinks about you. Let Him guide your footsteps. Ask Him, where should I be going in my life right now? Because that's where I'm at in my life. I'm 50 years old plus. And, you know, I'm definitely asking Him, what is next for me? What do you want me to do? Whatever it is, He will definitely be in it. And I hope you guys are along for the ride. So, love you. I'll holler. I'll call you.